You're welcome to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, this is Flookiesden. Thank you for joining. I thought we should talk about something. How do we find a spouse here in Canada? How do people look for spouse? How do people find spouses? Are there concerns about that? I'm going to be talking about all of this and more in this vlog, so stick around, guys. Finding a spouse for those that are single that have moved abroad can be really a big challenge. And I know that it's a big problem because as easy as it's, well, don't let me say it's easy, but there's always a way around finding spouses back at home that is so difficult here. Being a multicultural society, being a society whereby you are not even sure, sometimes you see somebody, you're not sure whether the person is from Nepal. I heard somebody say he's from Nepal, and I'm asking, how many of your community are here? You might see them, you might feel they are from Bangladesh, or you might feel they are from India, because sometimes the resemblance are so close. How much more if you are not looking for somebody that is maybe Canadian, or you are looking for an African as a spouse? It is difficult. So for as many that have moved to Canada without their spouses, either they've lost a spouse, or they've never gotten married, or they came here as a student and are looking for opportunity to find love here in Canada. I don't know what I can tell you, but it is not easy. Finding a spouse here in Canada is not easy. There are so many areas or ways that people actually look for spouses. Some people go on dating app, which I personally will not subscribe to. It works for some, it doesn't work for some, because you always find people that are not genuine, people that are just there. Some married men are even there. So I heard. For some that have dated some people that I know, they find out that eventually some married men that are not happy in their homes, that are looking for those kind of relationships that are easy to find in Nigeria. I will not spell the names right here. They are there also looking for love. But it's so risky, it's so difficult if you are not engaged or you don't have a partner here abroad. I would say for maybe students or younger people that are in school, this is just a good way for them to connect with their peers. You know, they have a few years, really. They have some years to spend together in school to understand one another better and decide, you know, if everything is plugging well, and they decide that I can actually connect with you and live with you. And that's why this multicultural society helps, especially for those that are in that category, students that are schooling here. They meet so many people. And I've seen Americans marry Chinese, I've seen Japanese marry Africans. You can see all these things come up. But when you are matured, you are grown, you have moved here maybe for higher education too sometimes, or you have actually completed education, you are just here for you to settle and live in a better society, it becomes a bit difficult and challenging, because at that point you're probably in your 30s, 40s, and you're looking for somebody to marry. Even if you have not married before, it's difficult. And I don't know how it is. I know people have approached me asking how they will be able to find someone, or if I have Canadian people that I should ask them if they can match, or sometimes these things don't work like that. I know some people also do those mix and match thing. This is okay if you have friends that you feel will connect better with another friend. It's okay to match them up. But if you don't really know, I don't know how this helps people that are grown. I know people that are here that are actually looking for love, but it's difficult to find. Even if you are from the same country or you are looking for other nationalities, it's just a bit difficult. And I just feel that this is one area that needs attention and that people need to open up more when it comes to these inter or multicultural relationships when we're in this kind of society, because it's always a multicultural thing going on. People still find love, but it's a bit difficult when you're older and you come here. So if you have your spouse, please hold your spouse very well, so that you don't come here and, you know, it gets really messy. I also know that some people that have come here and have marriages dissolved because of one reason or the other, they are all single and, you know, going their way. It's difficult for them to find love, to find someone that eventually they will want to marry here. I don't know what is contributing to it. I don't understand what it is. I've actually been also making some research, because I have some people that are so close to me and so dear to me that are finding love or looking for love, and yet they can't find somebody that really appeals to them or somebody that will connect with them. It's difficult. You know, on the streets in Nigeria at the time, I don't know if this still goes on, you just see somebody rapping behind you. In fact, you enjoy these seasons, especially when you start dating or you're in that zone. You find somebody just chatting you up as you walk on the streets. You meet people in different ways, and then you just begin to connect with them. But yeah, if you go and talk to somebody that you should not be talking to, you're in trouble. You should just be careful with how you middle and mingle with people. Except you probably have somebody that knows somebody that can connect you. But it is tough. It is tough. And I realize that it is tough. Should I go on dating app? The choice is yours. If that's one way you feel you can explore, it's okay for you. I won't recommend it. But I will always say, if you have friends that know somebody that can match you up, yes, that's also a tough call, because I've also tried exploring that for a couple of friends that I know, and it's still a difficult thing. But this is just to sensitize you as you're coming this way. I know people are saying, when I come abroad, let me just come and find my partner here. It's possible to find, but it's very, very difficult. It is very difficult. And there are so many single people around, so many single people that are looking for love and yet to find. So if it's a choice for you to find your love or partner back in your home before you come, please find them. Please look for them and hold on to them and bring them along, because loneliness is also a concern for, you know, an adult that comes here without a spouse, and you don't want to be lonely. It's difficult on its own. It's depressing on its own. With all the weather conditions that we find here, it is difficult without having someone that you can actually confide in, someone that you can actually talk to, someone you can always come back home to. You know, it's not enough to say I have friends that I'm chatting with. That is not what we are talking about. But you know, you actually need a spouse, someone that you can really confide in, someone that you can always have reason to quarrel with and make up with, you know, those kind of just someone that you can actually have rub ideas with, tell about your life, what you're thinking, how you want to move on with this or that, you know, someone that you can call a spouse. But it is difficult here. It's really difficult finding one. So as many people that are still looking for, you know, partner that are here, please, if you are here, tell us what the journey has been. Share in the comment section. Let people understand how you are going about finding love, finding partner here in Canada. And if you are coming this way, I know this video might not be encouraging to you, but we still have to say it as it is, so that you can understand and be prepared to know that this is what is going on. It is not easy. It is not easy to find love. There are so many people that are finding love, and you want to come and join them too. But I hope you find love. I hope you find someone that you love while you mix, while you associate. So while we say networking is also good, it's also possible. But I don't know, there's just something keeping people away from people when it comes to those kind of connections. Trying to, you know, love somebody and then say, this is my partner or somebody I want to marry. There's something. I don't understand. But let's keep it at that. I think this is information for you to hold handy and keep exploring. Hopefully you'll find love if you're coming this way and if you're here. I wish you all the best in your search. Let's continue in the comment section how you've been able to journey through it. If you have actually found somebody to, please teach my other people that are looking for, so that they can learn how to go about it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next vlog. Bye guys.